up, guys? It took me about 2 hours to actually make this. It kind of upsetted me, but I got it done. Sorry, something in my throat again. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry the tutorial is kind of long, but it is a tutorial, and if you do enjoy it, please like a thumb or leave a thumbs up and subscribe, whatever. Sorry about the sorries that I put over the screen, but I did not want you guys to be mad that I kind of cut out the audio for a second and put it at low, because the audio when I record it gets really loud when I make this, so I kind of had to cut it out. Anyway, thanks for watching. What is up, YouTube? So today I have decided to actually make a tutorial because I have not done that in a while. So this is going to be an intro. I know the After Effects one didn't do well, so I'm going to go ahead and do a Cinema 4D one. So with this, I suggest downloading a Lightroom, or I'll probably make this a template too. I gotta figure out how to do that. So the idea is we're gonna create an get out of my face. I saw that. Alright, so we're gonna create a intro like this. So here's the thing before I put it in Sony Vegas. So it looks pretty cool. And then here is I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and go into Cinema 4D. So textures I used, let's see, it's going to presets. I used Hexa Material Pack B3. It's got some nice textures. So file, open, and I used a Lightroom from stuff. Where is it? Oh, here it is. So I have a Lightroom, and let's just click render. So this is how it looks in the Lightroom, the normal iron. So from irons. So this is my basic text. Do I still have all this keyframed? See, no? Okay, so I have to start over. So did I have these? Nope, I have to start completely over. So let's get rid of these textures. Alright, so first I'm probably gonna group the text. Sorry about that. Create. It's been a while since I've actually done stuff like this. I need two groups. So one group for all of them to be in. I actually need one more group actually. So just oops. Alright, so now which one are these? I know Motext 1 is GFX, so we're gonna put that in there. Then we're gonna put the other three in here. Put this in here. La la. Okay, so this is my minx, so we're gonna rename this. I can't even spell. Okay, then we're gonna rename this GFX, and then we're gonna go ahead and rename this text. This is gonna make this is gonna make everything way easier. So now that we have this, the camera, I don't know why this camera's here. I guess it's just a base setting. So now we have this. What I'm gonna do is actually get rid of this camera. Well, not get rid of it, but just stop using it. So I think I should create another camera right here. So just normal camera, set it to use, and then okay, so this is gonna be the one we edit. I'm keeping this one here just in case if I accidentally save the project, because I like this Lightroom a lot. So now we have this. Let's get to editing. So actually, when you use a camera, what you do is you actually don't use the you don't move the text far away and leave the camera sitting there. So we're gonna go ahead, and I want it to stop here. So let's start at 0 frame, and now you could do this one of two ways. You could keyframe it with the keyframe button, or you could have auto keyframing, which is quite dangerous because if you fuck up and you don't realize it, it's auto keyframed. So choose what works best for you. So I'm gonna start here. Keyframe, so the camera's keyframed, nothing but the camera, and then I'm gonna move it over to 50, and I'm gonna zoom in, and about how I want my GFX or my thing to set. So I like it right here. So keyframe, and then because I don't want it to be flat out just like this, I'm going to the coordinates, and I'm going to rotate it a little bit. That's the wrong rotation. This rotation here. So just like I did in the intro. And then I'm going to, I believe it was 2 to 60. I could be wrong. I was wrong. That was for the text. Oh, it's 2160. And then if I take that down a little bit to 2100, should be not quite. Hold on, let me keyframe it there. So now it should be fixed. So let's go ahead and, you're kidding me, right? Boop. Whatever. Just go ahead and do it like this then. This is a reason why auto keyframing is good. Right here. So keyframe. Now it should work, right? Yeah. That's still a bit many, but we'll see how it looks in the future. So after this, I don't recall what I used. After this, that's just the camera. Let's go ahead and start working on the GFX part. So this is a little bit harder. It's just not harder, it's just more obnoxious. It's more time consuming. Mostly because I randomly did them too, and I actually copied down the coordinates somewhere. Probably deleted them. No. Okay. So let's go into it and let's just make it editable. So then you can do each letter individually. I do not see why they do this. Come on. I want to see everything. I see a G. I don't see an F. Where did everything else go? Oh, here it is. Okay. So G, its coordinates are actually 0. I don't know why G was placed exactly at the origin. Whatever that reason is, it doesn't matter. That just makes it easier. So at 0, you want to go ahead and you want to make sure you have it clicked. You just want to move it over to the left, up maybe. Forward I would suggest, because you don't exactly want it going through your other text. You don't want to change these because these just make it look retarded. You do want to change these though, because these make it look nice. Okay. And then oh my. Okay. And then at the same frame, I believe it was 50, right? Yeah, it was at 50. You want to reset this all back to 0. Or reset it back to what it was. So then you want to go ahead and click keyframe. So now you can see it slowly went back there. I don't like the angles it was at, so we're just gonna go ahead and change that. There we go. Let's go ahead and just re-keyframe that. Now let's play. That would look better, I guess. So let's go ahead and do the X, because something's in my throat. Because G or F is harder, because it's in the middle and you don't want to make it go left or right. So X, we'll just go ahead and copy this for future. Actually, why not just keyframe it here at 50? I didn't think about that before when I was making it for the first part. So let's go ahead and back to 0, and let's go ahead and just move it away. Boop, 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 boop. Sound effects like a boss. And keyframe. So now the F. The F is weird. You don't want to make it go left or right. You want to make it come from like sort of a diagonal. I guess you can make it a little left from right. Left. I'm not Asian. I'm sorry. Keyframe. I'll drag it back. It looks like I would want it to go more here, so it sort of form a triangle, you know, Illuminati over here. Because triangle look nice when it comes to certain things. Certain things, my ass. Let's go ahead and just drag it over there. A little bit higher. Rotational circle-y thingies. Okay. Keyframe and play. So that looks nice. I feel like, you know what, I could just do that in Sony Vegas. So I'm actually gonna do that for y'all. So now that we have this, let's go ahead and go into the camera that we're using and press play. So it is moving a bit too fast, so I think the camera could go out to 60, and then the GFX text could go out 10 more frames. So let's see. Yes, okay, so that's for the effect I'm going for. So now let's go ahead and add our textures, what looks nice. You don't want the GFX to stand out or the front text to stand out more than the back text. It's in front and smaller so that it can stand out alone with that. So I don't think I want to use either of these for this one. The iron is probably the best for the front text, so I'm going to go ahead and just put that on there and render it right now. So already it's looking pretty decent, except I just don't like that white sand. So I'm going to go ahead and get a, what would I do? Bronze? I don't want it to be too dark though. Let's see, what does this look like? Yeah, the back would be way too dark. Maybe I could do iron on the minx and then bronze on the GFX, because I want the back to be brighter than the front. Okay, it's just too dark overall now. Let's go ahead and, I think I should add one more light, but I don't want to ruin it. So let's go ahead and see what happens. That's not a light. There's no light. It's cameras. Where are my lights? They're supposed to be in the cameras, or where my cameras are. Or over here. This is really weird for me. I'm trying to think. Now I feel stupid. Create. I could just add a light like this. Let's go ahead and add a light right here. Render view. Light, come forward. I don't want to get out of the camera view. Boop. There we go, not camera. There we go, camera view. Let's see how it looks now. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, that looks nice now. Actually, I like that color. So I'm going to go ahead and deal with this. So now we're going to go into render settings, and any issues that it looks like we might have with speed or anything, we can edit in Sony Vegas. So we're going to go ahead and if you really want to, and if you have it, After Effects, which would be a lot better. It's more professional, but I prefer use Sony Vegas, especially in times like these, because it doesn't require heavy editing. So that's pretty HD, but it's gonna go ahead and 720. You do not need this. This I added myself. It does not do anything for this for this render. So as you can see, it goes around like this, or like this, but you can see it fits the whole thing. If you want to make sure it fits the whole thing, then you gotta look at that. For this render as well, if you have the Lightroom or any Lightroom that makes it look decent like this, you do not want global illumination or ambient occlusion checked, because it will look the exact same and it will give you the same exact effect, but it will drastically increase your render time. So let's just go ahead and go back to output, check for all frames, check for save. Not want that, so let's go AVI, desktop, from Cinema 4D. You should have gotten these two. This one, which is your actual render. I see it was a little bit too many spins and it is going a bit too fast, but that's okay. We can easily change that. And then this, I honestly don't even know what this is. This is like white version. I guess this comes from the Lightroom that I'm using. Maybe you should have gotten it, maybe you should not have. If you did or didn't, it's okay. I'm getting rid of it anyway, because that's what I did last time. So we're going to go ahead and open up Sony Vegas. So I'm going to close that. Yes. Save, there we go. So let's go ahead and do not send. I just closed it, I don't know why. Go back down to the bottom and go ahead and go in here. That was my other intro. Don't feel like showing you guys what happened there. I was still working on it. The one that I showed you was sort of done. I don't know, I'm still thinking about changing some other things. So boop boop boop, there we go. Alright, so let's see. Is the one I just made? This is. It recovered itself. I said no. File. New. Oops. File. Yeah, new. Okay. These are my settings. Nothing actually changed. So we're gonna go ahead and go into intro tutorial. Drag this in. No audio file or no audio track. So play it. And there. So I don't know if this will work nicely. Usually use Twitch effect, but not Twitch effect, the Twitch thingy. Alright, so that looks a lot nicer. So I'm gonna stick with this. So next thing we want to do is find where the thing stops spinning. So let's go ahead and play. So it's about right here. So right about here, split. And because logic, that is going to actually be the first spot for this, because that actually makes sense. Whether you like it or not, it makes sense. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So let's play it. Alright, so we got that. Now, because this has a black background, I'm not gonna do that. These are blending options like in Photoshop. If you turn it to screen, the black goes away. So anyway, I'm not gonna do that in this one. I do suggest getting whatever BCC is. I forget what it is. Let's go ahead and just. So I used, when I actually did that lighting effect, it was a BCC Raise Ripley. I don't think that's the best. Let's go ahead and do something else. I don't know what's nice with the BCC. Let's just go ahead and do a normal glow. So go down to Sony. Sony ABC glow. There we go. I was about to start singing the ABCs, motherfucker. Let's go glow percentage. Let's make it red. Intensity. Suppression. Suppress the outer edges. So now we got like a nice glow sort of thing going on. Let's go ahead and look at that. Boom. So glowing red. I don't know what else. I think, I'm gonna just show y'all anyway. This is a plugin, so if you don't have it, I'm sorry. If I do end up making it a template, it will only be using vanilla features, aka you will not need to download anything extra. So BCC glow or light, it's in light. Where's lights? There it is. So we're gonna go ahead and raise Ripley. So actually what this does is it sets a point and then light rays come from things. So we're gonna go ahead and move this down. And let's go ahead and make the ripple speed a little bit faster because they do move. I don't like the ripples, so I actually just change it to texture 1 and then decrease the ripple intensity, and it increases like that. Make the intensity a little bigger. That's too much. There we go. So now if we play it, it looks as such. So they don't move. Oh, they only move when. Alright, I see. I wish you could keyframe the movement of this. That really sucks. So let's see. Can I make it move? I don't. Alright, let's go in the FX browser then. So that looks pretty weird. Kind of cool, but actually, black rays. That looks pretty cool right there. These just retarded ass effects. I like that one actually. It looks nice, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply. So it keeps it looking clean. It doesn't really distort it, but it adds a nice glowing effect. Boom. So I think I'm gonna can I control C and go into here and no, okay. Let's go ahead and raise Ripley. Okay. Let's go launch FX browser. For some reason the preset looks nice. Which one is it? It was like, yeah. It needs to be red, that's the only issue. I don't care about the rest of it. Oof. The ripples can't be that hard though. I think this looks nice. Okay, apply. Let's go ahead and alright, so that looks nice. That looks very nice actually. I still don't like the ripples, but let's go ahead and grab our song. So actually I call it musica because I don't know Spanish class. For this particular one, I prefer to use Silver Sword. Now, it's from the Witcher game, so using a snippet of it, as long as you give them credit, it's under fair use. So we're gonna go ahead and I hate this. I hate having this on the side sometimes because of that, but I like it on the side. I got used to it. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. So now I hate having the audio play when I do this. So actually what we're gonna do is cut out the first two and then a little bit of this, and then you're gonna do this, fade it. You're gonna cut off the first two, like what are they called? First two musical bars or whatever. Do this. Come all the way, zoom out. Jesus. Okay, now zoom out. Do this. Just do this and this and this and this and this, and you're done. That's basically it. I do suggest picking a song that you like. Like, if you like pop, there's obviously a lot of songs, so I'm gonna play this. Alright, so actually you're not done. I was kidding. So now that you have this, that was kind of loud. I'll have that turned down. You want to take it because intros like to move a lot. I don't like moving intros that much, but sometimes to the beat, like when there's really big beats, like right here, you want to just split it, take this, and be like pan and crop. Do this. It's basically what the fuck. Okay, son. There you go. So you just want to take it and be like this. So now, I'm actually gonna turn this down. Alright, so there's one more right here. And I want to hit it right around. I hate this one. This happened last time. Fuck you. And then even when I click it now, it goes oops, I accidentally split that. Control Z. There you go. Well, fine. Just gonna move the. Okay. Sony Vegas can suck my dick. Fucking object snapping times 50 fucking thousand. You know what? Okay, whatever, kid. Your mom doesn't love you. Let's go ahead and just do this again. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. If it doesn't fit in the right place, then I'll just move it. Alright, so the last one is a bit fast, so I'm actually just gonna move it and increase that a little bit. Alright. Alright, so now it looks like a bit too much. Alright, son. Alright, there we go. So now that you have that, that's pretty much all you need, because at the first part, even if you do it like this, it's okay, and then insert generate a media, make it a color gradient, add okay. Then what you want to do is make it elliptical, drag the one down and over so it's more of a just how you want it to be. So let's do that. Let's make one a red. Okay, and then let's just drag this over here and then turn its level down. So let's go ahead and just, that looks pinkish. It gives you sort of glowing effect, but just bear with me. So now we want to go to your render as. Now, when it comes to this intro, typically since Cinema 4D likes to render at 30 frames for the beginning, you don't want to have it doing something else. You want it to be doing the 30 frames, aka 30p. So 1280 by 720 is the setting I use, so I went ahead and did the MP4 1280 by 720 30 frames. Um, what you want, intro. So now it's right here. It's right here. So put that over to the side. MP4 is smaller than AVI. AVIs are typically what movies are made in, and that's why they're on a disc, because they're really big. So let's go ahead and open. Oops. Let's go ahead and open this and hear how loud it is. It shouldn't be that loud. Alright, so now that I've seen it, it's there's a little bit of lag somewhere in here, so let's go ahead and check this out right here. So that looks normal. That was an issue. That really pissed me off. Okay, so let's go back into this. No, not in that one. The ripples in this one really are ugly. So I'm actually going to change it to texture. So if we go back and turn the ripple intensity down, what just happened? Nope, did not. Oops, that was the wrong one. Oh, I needed to do it that too. I didn't realize that texture one. Turn the ripples down, or the intensity down there, and then the intensity over here up, and then do the same for over here. I want to turn the ripple intensity down and the intensity up. I don't know what the difference is. So now if we play it, there was still a part. I didn't realize that there was 3 parts to the beginning. So it's the same thing over here. You want to do texture 1, turn this down. And for this one, the intensity actually matters, because this is where it starts showing up. What keeps happening over there? Oh my. I swear. So let's go ahead and play it again. Alright, so that looks better. I swear I heard those. Alright, I'm just tripping. Alright, so let's re-render this. Same exact